Good morning, folks. Welcome to Lean and Clean Day 2. Carnivore tears. Tastiest drink in the world. Why do I say that? Yesterday on Lean and Clean 1, day 1, let me just show you. Like both days, with having that extra lean protein in, has kick-started my routine in a big way. I'm already at 5,000 steps. It's only 8:42 a.m. It's Thursday, August 21st, 2025. And someone who trolls all of the well, they don't just troll they troll a lot of the vegan channels, a lot of the sugar dieters and all that, and as a carnivore person, accuse me of the lean protein is responsible for the weight loss and stuff. No, the protein is responsible for the gains. It's responsible for the gains. There are plenty of carnivore channels out there right now, and you know who they are. If you know who I am, you know who they are. Who can't lose a pound to save their life, not even on beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. And the reason why they can't is because the diet has too much fat in it. The reason I am leaning out and eating whatever the heck I want to without having to go into 72-hour fast, 48-hour fast, alternate day fasting, all of that stuff, is because I don't entertain all of that extra fat in my diet. I'm able to eat meat, vegetables, and fruit. So I showed some food choices that I bought from Aldi's yesterday. So let's get into that a little bit, because people want to say, "Oh, that's low carb." When I say low sugar, what I'm talking about is I am not entertaining any extra sugar in the foods that I am consuming. Yesterday, I showed you baby carrots. You look up carrots and low carb diets in general. It kind of gives you a list of all the diets, the carb amounts for the Atkins, the keto, which are the lowest too, and just a straight out low carb diet allows the most carbohydrates at 130 grams per day. That's a whopping amount compared to some of the other low carb strategies. Carnivore, of course, being the absolute bottom. So if you're on the carnivore diet, why are you even on my channel if you think I'm practicing keto? 'Cause that's not your thing. You're zero carb. Meat only for life, right? It must be sad at birthdays and Christmases. I ain't even gonna get into that. On those special days, I could have me a steak, on those special days, and enjoy it. Could you imagine that be your only food source all the time? Yeah, not for me. Carnivores' jaws, they're made to bite down and lock into place and rip and tear. There's a reason that their jaws are locking, and they have a bite force. Humans don't have much of a bite force, and our jaws twist side to side. That's how omnivore. That's the signs of an omnivore. That's how omnivores work. Their jaws move side to side. Or herbivores. A lot of herbivores' jaws move side to side. My point is, we're an evolved species. We can eat it all. Been doing it for generations and decades and all of that. Forget what hunter-gatherers did as cavemen. We've evolved from that. We're better than that now. Welcome to the top of the food chain. We can farm, grow. And we don't even have to do that anymore. All we got to do is go shop and consume. We're shoppers, consumers now. Most of us. We have choices. So, fun fact, Bruce Lee was not a carnivore. Bruce Lee ate an Asian style diet that involved rice, noodles, lean meat such as chicken, lean beef, lean everything, but lean vegetables, clean vegetables, whole food vegetables and fruits. He ate all of that. Not carnivore. So let me know down in the comments, do you think that Bruce Lee, with a diet where he eats Asian food, which is noodles and rice, clean whole food, fruits, vegetables, lean meat, do you think a carnivore dieter deserves an avatar like that? Or is it, smearing the great name of a famous icon? Yeah. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that. I don't think you deserve that avatar. Maybe you should choose Dad Bod Baker or Dad Bod Berry for your avatar. Couldn't resist going there this morning. Of course, we'll never know the response because I had to boot someone from my channel for too much spamming in my comment section. Now, I don't mind you have an opinion in my comment section, but spamming will not be allowed. You do not get to spam my subscribers, or me for that matter. Not that much. Go kick rocks. Bruce Lee was not a carnivore. There's some out there you could choose for your avatar, though. Don't drag the name of a great icon through the mud like that. It's just not right. It's not right. He eats more my style than he does yours. Just like Chuck Norris. Seems like they knew something that we're all just starting to try to refigure out again. We're omnivores. Kind of eat it all. We're smart, intelligent thinkers. We know how to lose weight. We really don't need specifics. Just need to eat clean and healthy and smart. Like Bruce Lee. So today, needless to say, in honor of the real Bruce Lee, I have decided to eat Asian style, just like that iconic cultural Generation X figure that we grew up on, knew and loved. So I'm going to have some steamed vegetables today. And, carrots, you look them up, carrots are not part of the low-carb lifestyle. They're just not. When you're doing a carb count, let me explain the difference to you between low-fat and low-carb, because some of that keto and low-carb stuff stole from the low-fat diet of the 90s. They stole stuff. Let's just say I was to eat a diet of steamed vegetables that didn't include a high carbohydrate style of vegetables. Still, I'm on a low-fat diet. You have to be a couple of days, of very, very low carb to be in ketosis and to stay in there in order for that diet to work for you. I could be low on carbs one day and way up over the recommended amount the next on a low-fat diet like this one. So that throws the whole, hey, you're doing low-carb theory out the window. Not to mention the fact that I drink V8 vegetable juice on the regular, just because it's got the sodium and the potassium that I need, in it. The electrolyte, for the electrolyte use of it. It's healthier than, a lot of other options I could be healthier than Gatorade. So I drink, that. And I've looked it up. It's not considered keto friendly. Guess what? I have a couple of glasses of that a day. I don't think I'm ever I don't think a day goes by where I'm ever in ketosis or in danger of being in it. I say it like it's dangerous. It's not dangerous. Maybe that's the wrong word to say, but I'm not keto. I'm not low carb. Ketosis is not a practice of mine. Food volume and metabolic health is what we're going for here, folks. Sorry, but potatoes and rice, which is another thing that Bruce Lee ate, which give me some rice while I'm in here too. Eat like Lee. We gotta eat like Lee today. Whoa, this is gonna be fun. I'm enjoying. Y'all enjoying it so far? I know Mr. Wang ain't enjoying. Mr. Wang ain't enjoying it. He ain't enjoying it, y'all. He ain't enjoying it. But I am. So to pay a proper homage and respect to a cultural icon like Mr. Bruce Lee, we're going to cook an Asian-inspired dish. Now, I'm not the perfect 100% Asian cook, but I can get by. I can make some good food, and it tastes pretty Asian to me. So, let me show you what we got going on here. Got me some rice that is pre-cooked. It's got the carrots and the peas already in it. The thinking about adding some egg. Yeah, I'm going to add some egg white to that. But first I got this chicken breast with rib meat steak on. That's what I'm going to use for my sauce. I'm going to chop it up. And we're going to season it up with this here sweet soy sauce for rice. I got some of these I'm going to try today too. I don't know if I'm going to try these now or in a separate video. But my friend Eve told me about these, and they are zero fat, and they are rice noodles. Been dying to try those, so I got ideas for that as well with the cabbage and the rice noodles. Maybe some of this chicken. I don't know. But first, we got to get to cooking up the chicken and the rice. Now we got a big pan, and I'll show it to you once it is done. Alright, so my noodles is cooking. While they're cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and try this rice mixture I got here. Got a little egg white in there, that chicken, a little bit of that sweet. Put some of that in my noodles too. I got them steaming right now. I think I'm gonna like those, Eve. I think I'm gonna like them real good. Bruce Lee would love it. He would just love it. I like rice and veggies. Along with that soy. Peas and carrots. Wow, adding that liquid egg white was a good call. That really made it taste like a stir-fry rice. That good, I don't care who you are. Gotta have me a little more of that. Oh yeah, food volume, low calorie, food volume, chicken rice. Asian. Perfect combination. Wow. Just wow. A little bit of that rice goes a long way. I'm going to put that up and save it. Alright. I'll get back with you and tell you how the noodles are once they're done. In the meantime, be tearing up some of this steamed rice. We're not using the oils. Keeping everything low fat. Asian, lean and clean. Just like Bruce Lee would have wanted. There we go, folks. Lean protein and smashing carbs all at the same time. There are my noodles. My noodle mastery needs a little work. Ooh, them things is hot. Got a little bit of cabbage and egg white in there, along with that Asian style soy. Wow, is that good? You was right, Eve. I do like these kind of noodles. They stir fry up great, a lot better than I thought they would. As they were steaming, I just used 2 spatulas to pull them apart. Worked out great. Worked out wonderful. They got such a good texture too when they're steamed. I mean, you could do all kind of things with these. You could chop up some more cauliflower, some more. Always add more chicken or egg whites. Lots of protein in this. The cabbage with a little bit of carrot in there, and the egg white and the noodle. That put it over the top right there. I outdone myself this time. Look, if you don't think it would be good, you'd be wrong. Ham noodles right there. 0 fat, all kind of good. All kind of good. Do I prefer them over potatoes? Today I do. It's not something I'll be eating every day, but hey, listen. Those noodles are 0 fat. They're made from pure rice. What the ingredient list on them say? I can't tell. I can't tell. I'll let you know right now. Ingredients: rice, starch, water, salt. That might be the cleanest noodles that you can get. That's a good find right there. I am so thankful you shared that with me, Eve. Appreciate it. And I'm sure Bruce Lee would thank you too if he was around. At least I think so, anyway. Some might not think that right now, but I think so. Tell me what you think down in the comments, folks. That's all I got for this video. So until the next, you folks have a good one. I got me a good one right here. Man, you just don't know.